Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amyra Binti Anuar and my matric number is TN 2038. Today I'm going to do a presentation on my proposal of bachelor degree project. The project title is Smart Temperature and Humidity Monitoring System. These are the contents of my project, which are introduction, literature review, methodology, expected result, and conclusion and recommendation. The first chapter is the introduction. I'm going to explain on the background study of the project. Temperature and humidity monitoring are now critical and needed for many organizations in many different industries. Food manufacturers, agricultural companies, construction firms, and real estate owners all have specific use cases. This system capable of sensing and monitoring changes to help safeguard workers, equipment, and product, including quality control for food manufacturing to avoid spoilage. Other than that, this system can be used to monitor construction zones, and this system also able to prevent mold growth to protect occupant health. The next one is problem statement. Many different climate control environments are sensitive to even relatively small changes in humidity and temperature. For example, food manufacturing factories has raw foods and server room has a server computer. Therefore, the condition in these areas must always be protected from temperature and humidity. There is a need for additional tools, which is a sensor to provide detection in any changes in temperature and humidity of the room. A monitoring system is also needed in real time to give warning information regarding the area's temperature. By knowing the temperature, it can maintain the standard temperature and humidity of the areas. These are the objectives of the project. First one is to develop a temperature and humidity monitoring system that can view real-time reports from anywhere for workers and users. Second one is to detect immediate alerts if temperature or humidity go out of the acceptable range or not in room temperature. And the third one is to minimize material downtime due to environmental factors for critical materials and storage. Next one is scopes of the project. First one is to detect problems on temperature and humidity environments on sensor. Second one is monitor the room by using the mobile app to make sure the temperature and humidity are stable. And the third one is to give notifications to alert person in charge or users if the temperature and humidity are unstable. For the next chapter is the literature review. These are the related previous projects that I use for reference to my project. The first one is Temperature Monitoring System by Muhammad Azizul Ghafur bin Rahimi. This project was published in the year 2008. The objective is to make sure the temperature that been detected displayed correctly on LCD at transmitter board. Fan will active at certain temperature and LED indicator behave correctly. The second one is smart monitoring temperature and humidity of the room server using Raspberry Pi and WhatsApp notification. This project was published in 2019 by Dwi Eli Kurniawan and other four authors. The objective of the project is to monitoring temperature and humidity of the room server using Raspberry Pi and WhatsApp notifications. And the third one is by Siti Nurfazira Izzati. The project is called Temperature Room Monitoring System using Internet of Things IoT. The project was published in 2020. And the objective of the project is to design and develop temperature room monitoring system using Internet of Things. Next one is project flowchart. In this figure, show the flowchart of the project. In this flowchart, the details on the activities from the beginning until the finish of this project are all shown to give the picture of the project's flow clearly. It started um, from supervisor selection until Q&A session. For the system load diagram, the smart temperature and humidity monitoring system use two main components. This figure shows the system block diagram of the microcontroller, not MCU. ESP8266 is used as a source of open microcontroller board. Other than that, the HT11 temperature and humidity sensor is used to detect, measures, and report both dampness and air temperature. Next one is LCD is used to display both temperature and humidity readings. Next one, this figure shows the detailed block diagram of the microcontroller, not MCU, ESP8266. The inputs include power supply and the HT11 sensor, also with variable resistor. The outputs include IoT cloud, mobile application, and LCD. Based on the figure, when the system starts, the sensor will take the temperature and the humidity readings in the room. Then the readings will send to the hardware LCD to display the temperature and humidity readings that have collected from the sensor. In the same time, the data collected from sensor is sent to the cloud server to record the data in the server. If the temperature and humidity readings are more than the limit that have set, then user will get an email as the notification alert. If not, user will not get any email. Based on the figure, there are three components working in this circuit, which are the microcontroller, which is not MCU V3, the temperature and humidity sensor, which is DHT11, and LCD. DHT11 and LCD connect to the Node MCU because Node MCU is the main component that will control the overall circuit. Resistor also used in this circuit as it connects from the sensor DHT11 to the microcontroller Node MCU, so it can limit or regulate the flow of electrical current in the circuit. For the hardware, in this project, I use Node MCU ESP8266 as the microcontroller of the project. Next one, I use the HT11 sensor. The sensor is to sense temperature and humidity. And next one, I use resistor. And I also use LCD to display the temperature and humidity readings. And then I use Node MCU cable to connect the Node MCU to my computer, and then power adapter, breadboard to for the circuit, and jumper wire to connect the circuits. The next one is the software that I use in my project. The first one is Arduino IoT Cloud. I use this platform to develop IoT projects. I use this Arduino IoT Cloud to collect and save data in the cloud. The second one is Arduino IoT Cloud Remote. This is the phone application for the Arduino IoT Cloud. This application lets users manage and monitor all of the dashboard that from the data that are collected in Arduino IoT Cloud. Next one is IFTTT. I use this platform to get a notification on email for the users. Next one is Arduino software IDE. I use this software to insert coding. And next one is Proteus. I use this Proteus software to draw the design simulation. And last one is Microsoft Office. I use Microsoft Word to write my report. Next one is the expected result. The smart temperature in humidity monitoring system is expected to monitor temperature and humidity readings in room on the system. The temperature and humidity will get detected on the sensor called DHT11. The data collected from the sensor reading is then sent and saved to IoT cloud called Arduino IoT Cloud. On this system, both readings of temperature and humidity that have collected from the sensor will display. If the readings of the temperature and humidity exceeds then the limit that have set on the coding, then a notification alert will send to the email of the user. At the same time, the LCD will display the readings of temperature and humidity that have detected on the sensor. Other than that, the system also can be monitored on a mobile application called Arduino IoT Cloud Remote application. With this app, user can monitor the room anywhere and anytime. For the last chapter is conclusion. The aim, objective, and scopes should be all achieved and accomplished at the end of the implementation of this project. As for this project objective, I able to develop a temperature and humidity monitoring system that can view real-time reports from anywhere for workers and users. The system helps users to track or supervise any room's temperature so that they can detect any changes on temperatures or humidity of the rooms. Then for the next objective, this system allows users to detect immediate alerts if temperature or humidity go out of the acceptable range or not in room temperature. Based on the project's coding, a notification alert will send to the email of the user if the readings of the temperature and humidity exceeds then the limit that have set. Lastly, the system able to minimize material downtime due to environmental factors for critical materials in storage. With this notification alert, users are able to maintain the room temperature so that the materials in storage are not easily spoiled. Next one is for the recommendation of the project. There are few recommendations that should be taken for this project. One of the recommendation is to use wireless sensor network or called WSN. WSN consists of multiple wireless sensors placed throughout the monitored area. These sensors can measure temperature and humidity and transmit the data to a central hub or server for analysis and monitoring. Other than that, we can add smart thermostat system in this project. A smart thermostat is a Wi-Fi enabled device that automatically adjusts heating and cooling temperature settings in homes for optimal performance. Next one is to add data loggers. Data loggers are standalone devices that record temperature and humidity reading at set intervals. They store the data internally and can be retrieved later for analysis. That's all from me. Thank you.